Alright, welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that, had a little bit of an error. But we are back here, and Bobby Hall Jr. right now is our leader. Drew Prohl right now second, Alex Healy third. Alex Healy right now third, David Brackett in fourth. Stephen Page now fifth. We're battling with Dustin Reinsettle. Dustin Reinsettle now battling for that fifth place. You see him underneath. Really hard to pass underneath. All the momentum is going to be on the outside of the track. That's where you want to be at. See Billy Bowerman now working on Dustin Reinsettle. He wasn't able to get the position right ahead of them. David Brackett, Stephen Page going at it. Stephen Page heartbreak last week after just losing at Michigan by a foot, if that. Less than a foot. A few inches. See, way up the track, that's Dustin Reinsettle. See Thomas Hall right now, maybe looking underneath Dustin Reinsettle. This is for the 7th place position. Oh, big hit into the wall there. That's Billy Bowerman, who took a pretty good shot to the outside wall. Right now you can see the battling going on there for the 6th place position. Right now it's all Bobby Hall out front. Looks like no fear for him. Drew Prohl, Alex Healy. Alex Healy not too far behind. Has 19 laps. See David Brackett making his way up there. Maybe trying to make a move here sooner or later. All these tries to... Whoa, right there you see Thomas Hall getting to the back of Dustin Reinsettle almost. That's Billy Bowerman, that is. Right behind them there's Mike Kostek. Maybe trying to make a move here. Dustin Reinsettle, that's Mike Kostek from JC Motorsports. He's Scott Fritz, starting in the back this race. We know he likes dirt. And what I brought up earlier, too, is that this track really, you can really start to see the grooves of this track form. You can already see where it's starting to be darker patches of dirt on the track, and on the bottom you can definitely see how slick it already is. Let's go on board with Scott Fritz, as he's one of the best at doing this. See, really trying to get up high. Where that big clump, oh, we got one truck around. I think that's Rod Morris Jr. 76 truck. Looked like he was maybe on the bottom there, but right ahead of him you can see Billy Bowerman and Mike Kostek battling, and Scott Fritz actually into the wall. But really see him try to get that right rear in where that clump of dirt is starting to form on the outside. Scott Fritz really not going anywhere right now, but he's really trying to get up in that dirt, trying to make as much time as he can. 13 laps to go right now. All Bobby Hall Jr. up front. Really near him at the moment. GC 12 to go, has a second right now on Drew Prohl. Alex Healy about 7/10 behind him. We've got a pretty decent gap right now with David Brackett. This is where the action's at right now. Around the 6th place position, you see Thomas Hall, Stephen Page side by side going into turn 1. You know what? It is a caster curse. Except for I just have the caster curse every week. Because usually my computer freezes, not the broadcasting software. So everyone tonight will move on from the heats. This is just going to dictate the starting positions of tonight's race. So I believe the heats are going to be 15, 14, and 14. So our first heat, there are 15 drivers. All 15 make it. All 14 make it from this one, and all 14 make it from the last one. So everyone's going to make it into the main, so it's going to be pretty hectic. Yes, Jaden Porter, it is Bristol Dirt. I know a track that you love. But so far, pretty good racing so far. I mean, everyone's been very active so far out here. As you can see, all these drivers still around each other. Mike Kostek, that's Taylor Wilkerson right now in that 64 machine, is already a lap down. And you can see Stephen Page. Oh, Scott Fritz into the back of Stephen Page. Scott Fritz starting to make his way. And Scott Fritz all over Stephen Page. We know how aggressive that 48 is going to be tonight. He's going to be all over the back of everyone that he sees. And, you know, he really wants a better starting position than where he's at right now. So he's trying to make his way up there. 7 laps to go right now. Still all Bobby Hall Jr. out front. Drew Prohl has slowly started to inch that gap. As you can now see, Drew Prohl a little bit behind him. About 6/10 behind him, that is. So Drew Prohl maybe making his way up there. But right now, still all Bobby Hall Jr. Alex Healy not too far behind them as well. Thomas Hall has made his way in that 4th place position. He's looked very strong here. Up 7 positions from where he started. Doing very good, that 93 truck is. Another driver up 7 positions is Mike Kostek. A little bit of damage on that truck, but no harm, no foul. Looks pretty quick. And you see a little bit back here, Scott Fritz worked his way past. David Brackett was trying to get past Stephen Page, but has lost a little bit of touch with that 56 machine. And there was one truck that was sideways. That was David Brackett. Drew Prohl within 7/10 of a second. We'll see if he can make his way back up there. And again, make sure that y'all hit the thumbs up button. Apologies for the first little reset, but it happens. Trying something new, so. But one person that's not trying anything new is Bobby Hall Jr. He's starting to extend that gap over 2nd place a little bit. And Bobby Hall Jr. is going to be a force to be reckoned with tonight, and he looks very quick. Same thing with Drew Prohl. Drew Prohl fell back about, a second and has made his way up a little bit closer to Bobby Hall. Bobby Hall Jr. just able to really work that top lane pretty well, looks like. It's not even top, kind of like middle. See right now, that 94 machine looks good. Looks very clean. That's all you can ask for. He's going to go around here and turn 3 and 4. And Bobby Hall Jr. is going to win our 2nd heat. Prohl is going to round out 2nd. Alex Healy in that 3rd spot. Thomas Hall. Dustin Reinstedel 5th. Mike Kostek is going to be 6th. Scott Fritz 7th. Stephen Page 8th. Billy Bowerman 9th. Jim Kaufman 10th. David Brackett 11th. Kenneth McCullough Jr. 12th. Taylor Wilkinson 13th. And Ron Morse Jr. 14th. So now we're going to be going to our last heat here. This is going to be heat number 3. Wait for our drivers here to line up on pit road. And they're going to be starting by where they finish in the heats, but it's also going to be, if you were in heat 1, you're going to have an advantage over the other 2 heats. See the trucks now lined up. All 14 trucks. So really quickly for this, Wes Wiggins going to be starting first, Baron Morton 2nd, Peyton Hubbard 3rd, Christopher McCullough 4th, Lucas Lyons 5th, Justin Winters 6th, Josh Clemens 7th, Chad Ross 8th, Ronnie Shirk 9th, Brian Terry 10th, Sean Kaiser 11th, James Silvers 12th, Casey Ryback is going to be 13th, and Joe Zalo is going to be in that 14th position. See, everyone now is going to get on track here, and the pace truck is off. 1 lap around here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Hope you all enjoy tonight's stream. Again, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. We really cannot thank our sponsors enough down here to do this for us. Around here, turn 3 and 4, I believe this is. Have a 1 to go next time. Track temp doesn't really matter too much, but it depends on how the moisture gets in there. But 81 degrees here in Bristol, so feeling nice. Feeling good as you check out the race info there. Drivers getting ready to go green here. Wes Wiggin is going to lead us as you see Bear Morton, Peyton Hubbard, Christopher McCullough.
Green, green, green.
And there's the green flag. Christopher McCullough with a really good start on the outside in that 04 machine, but right now going to be all Wes Wiggin out front. Bear Morton is going to battle for second. That's going to be Peyton Hubbard who's going to try to slide in there for that second place position, but they're still side by side. Here comes Lucas Lyons into the steal. 4 trucks under a blanket. Christopher McCullough's going to slide up the track. Bear Morton with the run on the outside. And they're going to still be battling there. As you can see, all the way up against the wall, but that's where the cushion is. And Bear Morton not able to use it to his advantage. Lucas Lyons going to get into that third place spot, as now he's going to look maybe here for second. Not going to be able to get it there, but here comes Bear Morton. Bear Morton with the run down the backstretch. Just going to stay behind that 25. Christopher McCullough, though, going to go for the pass here on Bear Morton. See, side by side, trucks are pretty out of control on the corners. The wheel here just seems to just kind of jerk out of your hands once you get off the corner. It just gets really sideways, and you really have no full control going down the straightaways. As you can see, Chris really working that bottom. Bear Morton and him still going side by side. This is the battle for fourth. And slide job, that is a slide job. We talked about that. We'll see those tonight. 04 just kind of slides up in front of that 9 machine, and now it's all Christopher McCullough. He's going to be able to get up on that cushion, but Bear Morton working that bottom. See, really battling right now, still for the 4th place position. Christopher McCullough is going to clear, though. Bear Morton still not giving up, still side by side. James Silvers, Josh Clemens right behind them. Bonnie Shirk at 8th position right now. Justin Winters in 9th. Ad Ross right behind them. Sean Kaiser, Joe Zallo, and Brian Terry. For our last heat tonight. $19 laps to go, or 18 now. Still all Wes Wiggin. As you can see, the diverse lines there right now. Seems like more of the drivers right now are up on the cushion on the top of the track. A few drivers willing to take a little bit down low. You see Bear Morton, one of those drivers, kind of holding low. As you see Christopher McCullough all the way up against the wall again. Right there, it looks like Peyton Hubbard's running a little bit of a lower entry right now than Wes Wiggin. Wes Wiggin with 0.8 of a second right now over him. But you can see Wes Wiggin kind of cuts down the track with speed off of that exit. Right there, you see Christopher McCullough, Bear Morton. McCullough going a little bit lower that time. Lucas Lyons very sideways. See Chad Ross starting to catch Justin Winters. Justin Winters right now running 9th. Chad Ross 10th, and Justin Winters under the wall. You now Bear Morton under attack from James Silvers. James Silvers looking underneath now. He's going to stick his nose underneath the 9 machine of Bear Morton. 14 laps ago, nothing able to come out of that move there. Bear Morton maybe trying to make a move outside of Christopher McCullough, though. Not able to do it. Lucas Lyons up into the wall, but here comes Bear Morton as he has hit the brakes. Here comes James Silvers, as now we're 3 wide here in Bristol Dirt. Never really want to be 3 wide, but James Silvers is going to clear Bear Morton. Now looking for Christopher McCullough. This is the battle now for 4th, but James Silvers in 4th, but Christopher McCullough is using that outside, able to get the momentum out there, and Christopher McCullough clear at the moment. James Silvers still going to use that bottom line. Here comes Bear Morton. Bear Morton's maybe going to try to use a little bit of momentum from that outside. Not able to do anything. Here comes James Silvers. Now they're going to single file out for the meantime, but maybe looking again here underneath Christopher McCall in that 04 machine. And again, this is going to be the battle for your starting position tonight, as this is the third heat. 11 laps to go. Wes Wiggin, our leader. They're by 0.8 of a second right now over Peyton Hubbard, who's trying to run him down, but just nothing coming from it as that gap is starting to extend a little bit more. James Silvers really throws it in. He's going to pull the slider up. Christopher McCullough back down to the bottom. Christopher McCullough is going to drive it in here hard. James Silvers also drives it in hard, side by side, but advantage James Silvers as he clears into 4th place. James Silvers up 8 positions from the start of this race. Barrett Morton maybe going to try to make a move here on Christopher McCullough. Christopher McCullough is going to hit the wall a little bit there. And damage does not transfer over to the main, so any damage that these guys receive here early, they'll be able to get it fixed. 8 laps to go. You can see right now it's all Wes Wiggin. About 0.9 of a second now. Lucas Lyons actually trying out that bottom line. You can see now James Silver's all over him. The battle here now for 3rd place. James Silvers definitely does have some experience on dirt. He's very quick. At least so far at the beginning of this stint. You can see maybe try to make a move here now under Lucas Lyons as Wes Wiggin now extends his gap almost over a second. But James Silver's really pushing that outside. You can see him now going to try to get the run off here on Lucas Lyons. Not able to do anything with it quite yet. And here comes Christopher McCullough now underneath James Silvers again, maybe trying to peek his nose in there. Nothing's going to come out of it, though. This is the gearbox view of Wes Wiggin, and you can see how far Peyton Hubbard is behind him, and dirt flying. Look how close to the wall he is. He gets really close to the wall. We'll look here from the right rear suspension. You'll probably see almost inside the wall for how close we get. Right here, look at that. A few inches off, but that's exactly where you want to be. This will give us a good view of what it really looks like. You know, this truck's handling great right now. And you can see how far right he's turning to turn left. But I don't believe he gets really full throttle. Maybe almost, but right there's the lap car Brian Terry, but with 2 laps to go, Brian should be alright. See Wes Wiggin. Now Peyton Hubbard almost 2 seconds back. Peyton Hubbard had a pretty big moment. Right here, you know, you got a pretty big battle right now. You see James Silvers got 3rd, and Christopher McCullough and Barrett Morton are going to battle for that 5th place position, but it's going to be all Wes Wiggin. Wes Wiggin around 3 and 4. And Wes Wiggin, there he is right there. Laps Brian Terry. And Wes Wiggin will win the stage. So our finishing order is going to be Wes Wiggin, Peyton Hubbard, James Silvers, Lucas Lyons, Christopher McCullough, Bear Morton, Josh Clemens, Chad Ross, Justin Winter, Sean Kaiser, Ronnie Shirk Jr., Joe Zala, Brian Terry, and Casey Ryback. So really quickly, we're going to run a quick advertisement from our sponsors before we get our big main going. So really quickly, this is our point standings. See Danny Cunningham, Bear Morton, Chad Ross, John Mollahan, Wes Wiggin, Peyton Hubbard, Christopher McCullough, Alex Healy, Jeremy Vaughn, Lucas Lyons, David Sheets, Michael Robinson, Drew Prohl, Brian Terry, Bobby Hall Jr., Eric Parks. Those are all of our guys right now that are in the playoffs. But really quickly tonight, let's see. Quite able to get it up, but Bobby Hall Jr. now out front. And this is going to be our... We have a pretty extensive list tonight of our drivers, but we'll try to go through all of them. Daniel Worthington's going to be starting first tonight. Bobby Hall Jr., Wes Wiggin, Cody Anderson, Drew Prohl, Peyton Hubbard, Alex Healy, or Jeremy Vaughn, that is, Alex Healy, James Silvers, Jeremiah Hobbs, Thomas Hall, and Lucas Lyons. We have Daniel Cunningham, Dustin Ryan, Settle, Christopher McCullough, and John Mollahan. Next rows behind them, Mike Kostek, Bear Morton, Kayla Steffes, Scott Fritz, Josh Clemens, Dakota Shepard, Stephen Page, Chad Ross, Travis Twitty, Billy Bowerman, Justin Winters, Michael Robinson, Jim Kaufman, Sean Kaiser, David Cheats, David Brackett, Ronnie Shirk, Michael Cole, Kenneth McCullough Jr., Joe Zalo, Finley McFarland, Taylor Wilkerson, Brian Terry, and Eric Dodd will be 40th tonight. Right behind them, Ron Morris Jr., 41st. 42nd, Casey Ryback, and Carlton Charles rounds out our field tonight in that 43rd position. We'll go and get our tower here on screen. And I believe they went an extra few laps just around the track just to get everyone situated. So we will do our best to get everyone here. Unfortunately, might not be able to get every single driver, every single wreck on camera, just because there's so many. But we will do our best to make sure that we get all the action that we can. As you see, lights are back out on the pace car. This is just for drivers to get situated. And Cunningham there in that 08 machine. And Wilkerson. Daniel Worthington's going to be on pole tonight. Deanna Bobby Hall Jr., Wes Wiggin. Those were our 3 heat winners. And now this is where things get crazy. 43 drivers on dirt, 100 laps. I can tell you that this race is more than likely not going to go green all the way. We're going to be having a stage break at lap 40. And lap 40 is going to be that stage break. 3 sets of tires, but more than likely you don't really have to use much tires. Tires are there just to kind of give you a little bit of confidence booster, maybe get you a little bit of extra grip. Maybe a few drivers kind of getting stuck on pit road. Yeah, we will do our best to get every single car that we can. The only thing is that with rendering here, it may be a little odd. Is really a quick look. Sorry about this. This is what the iRacing Wizard looks like. Yeah, I have it on all cars. You can see right there. That is the issue. Is that a lot of cars are stopped right now on the bottom, and there are just so many cars in this race. Our race control are going to do the best job that they can to get everyone all fixed up here. Right there, we'll keep our top 5 on the screen on the meantime while the rest of our other drivers get situated. And here's our race info for tonight. You see, not really wind, nice partly cloudy, 81 degrees. Track temp, sitting just a little bit lower than that, 74 degrees. Again, make sure that you check out BluegrassIRacing.com. Order some pretty cool shirts and stuff on there. Watch that pace truck. We'll see when he takes the hard left. I believe there's still a lot of drivers right now still trying to kind of get caught up. still under caution here. Pace truck this time by. There it goes. Pace truck is off.
Green flag.
And the green flag is out here at Bristol. Daniel Worthington's going to be our leader up front. Daniel Worthington and Bobby Hall Jr. going to battle here for the lead. Don Mollahan right behind him, including Wes Wiggin. That's Cody Anderson, that is. Cody Anderson and Wes Wiggin going to make a little bit of contact there. Daniel Worthington up into the wall. Still the battle here. Side by side.
All right, man.
Caution's out on track.
Out.
100% sure where that crash was. A lot of cars on track though. Not 100% sure, but there's the pace truck. Bobby Hall Jr., our leader. Maybe we can get some info on what happened that brought out that first caution. All the trucks on the track. And race control has a lot of stuff to do tonight, so if we do get any word on what causes a caution, we'll let you know. We're back here. Bobby Hall Jr. right now, our leader. Daniel Worthington second.
All right, man. Light you back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
Bobby Hall Jr., our leader. Daniel Worthington there in that second place. Looks like the pace car's going to be
Green,
off
green,
this
green.
time by. We're back green here. Daniel Worthington with not as good as a start. Bobby Hall Jr. with a pretty good start. Wes Wiggin going to move into that second place position. See now Bobby Hall Jr., Wes Wiggin, Daniel Worthington all battling. Right behind them, Cody Anderson, Peyton Hubbard. Here comes Wes Wiggin, though. Wes Wiggin looking for the lead, and he'll take it. Pretty demanding.
All right, man.
Caution's out.
Caution is out.
100% sure where that caution came out again. Again, a lot of drivers. Can't really get exactly everyone, but Wes Wiggin took that lead pretty easily. Really just kind of slid it right underneath and got him. Quickly, we'll be right back. Line it behind the pace truck. Pace truck still has his lights on though, so we'll be going around another time at least. Like we're lining up back here again. Right now, Wes Wiggin first, Bobby Hall Jr. second. Daniel Worthington's going to be in that third spot right now. Peyton Hubbard fourth. Peyton Hubbard's done a great job making his way up here.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is back out for Wes Wiggin. Look at all the trucks. You could already see there was Kayla Steffes on the bottom getting some contact. See where all the trucks are. You see that all three different lanes, actually there's more than three, all 12 different lanes are being used. One truck up into the wall right there. West Wiggins still out front. All the trucks driving by right now. A lot of action, a lot of side-by-side going on. Jeremy Vaughn maybe trying to make a move here underneath Peyton Hubbard. Right behind him, you see Alex Sealy and Thomas Hall, Drew Prohl in this little area right here, side by side. West Wiggin still out front right now by a little bit too over Daniel Worthington, and Cody Anderson made his way up to third right now. Cody Anderson looking very quick. Bobby Hall Jr. right behind them, but there's Peyton Hubbard on the bottom. We talked about Peyton Hubbard, how fast he's been recently. He's been really quick here tonight, and he's going to do a slider here, but he's going to give some room. Thomas Hall, Alex Healy going at it, battle for ninth. Kayla Steffes now underneath the 17 of Billy Bowerman. There's the 2. John Mollahan right behind them. Daniel Cunningham also there. Dad Ross, Bear Morton side by side. Also Christopher McCullough. Oh, we got one truck around. That's Justin Winters. We just caught it right there. Justin Winters into the inside wall hard. Bring out our caution. Wiggin, our leader here early. I don't expect any of these trucks to pit. Team already kind of lining up side by side, showing that they're very content where they're at. The West Wiggin right now. Still our leader. Daniel Worthington second. Cody Anderson third. So right now, we're in lap 27 here out of 100. Just about 70 laps to go in this race. West Wiggin, you can see we're going to be watching the pace car here. Whenever those lights go off, that means that it's ready for the show. There they go. So I've been watching the drivers, and it's kind of weird because it looks like, you know, the outside is where they're all rolling at. They're rolling very well on that outside, but a lot of the passes are being made on the inside. You know, everyone's really been kind of throwing it in on the inside as hard as they can.
Green, green, green.
Green flag's back out. West Wigan up in front of Daniel Worthington right away. See all the trucks going in there. Cody Anderson now battling for second. Cody Anderson's been fast here early underneath Daniel Worthington. Battle for second. 3 wide for third right behind them. You saw Peyton Hubbard, Bobby Hall Jr., Lucas Lyons all really close together. Let's see what happens here. Maybe Peyton Hubbard looking here underneath Cody Anderson. It'll happen. We got a caution. Oh man, that 41 truck going almost around. That was Jim Kaufman. But it might happen a little bit further back. And another caution here. So this is what happens, you know, when you have a lot of cars on dirt, especially stock cars, you know, kind of like midgets or, you know, 410s, 305s, 360s, you know, and all of them cars that are usually on here for dirt, they're much smaller. And, you know, they also, it seems like they just have, like, a lot more acceleration for their size. These trucks, you know, it's really hard. Those you can go almost like full throttle around here. Robert, I'm working on that currently. Very similar to what happened to the last stream. I'm having issues with it, but I'm really been working on getting all that stuff back up here. I would like to do it without resetting my OBS, and if I have to reset my OBS, I have to reset the stream. So I'm gonna try not to do that. But I'm working on it. We'll get it back up here in a second. But nevertheless, West Wigan, our leader, he made a power move for the lead. And he's done a great job tonight getting up to where he's at. So this is what we might have to do. But we might have to do a very similar thing to last time where I just have to reset the OBS really quickly. But nevertheless, we're going to watch until at least the stage. Again, remember, the stage break is on lap 40. Currently on lap 35, I believe, right now. And pace truck is off. Westwig and Daniel Worthington are going to lead us here. Cody Anderson
green
is
flag.
next, and there's Peyton Hubbard, Bobby Hall Jr., Jeremy Vaughn on that outside. Westwigan with a good start, but Daniel Worthington also with a really good start here. And oh, Daniel Worthington's going to go around.
All right, man.
And
Caution is
Daniel
out.
Worthington is using Michaela Steffes going around. Alex Healy going around, and there goes Scott Fritz into the wall hard. And oh, man. And that was very unfortunate. And we caught this wreck here on video. We go back and watch it. Saw right there, that's a 42. Just gonna get in there. Get into his left rear. Bobby Hall and Alex Healy, 2 big hits. Right there you see Scott Fritz. Kayla Steffes gonna go around. The 12 truck right behind them. A lot of really good trucks involved in that incident. So, everyone that is viewing right now, what we're gonna do. Yes, Alex Huffman, I am breaking everything as usual. I opened up my Discord and it just froze everything, so I have realized that I've done that twice now, and Discord is not going to be used the rest of the night. But what I'm going to do is that I'm going to reset it one more time, and this should be the last time this happens, as I figured out what might be the main root of it. So, you can give me like 2 seconds. What you're going to do for everyone watching is, if you're watching on Facebook, just refresh the page, and it will be right back up in less than probably 10 seconds, as I already have the next thing set up. YouTube, you're on YouTube, just exit the video and just refresh and wait until you see live again from Bristol Dirt. And we'll be fixing the OBS